Hi there, I'm Gina Gabellini and I work with entrepreneurs and leaders to leverage fun, systems, and intentionality for high-octane results. You know, a few days ago, one of my clients told me to talk about on these video series, this Business RX video series, in addressing the fact that a lot of entrepreneurs get into business because they have a service or a product that they really love. They know the world just needs it and craves it, and it would create a solution for so many people. They don't really have a business background. They hang out their shingle, and then they're like, where are my results? They're okay, but they're not great. And she was wondering how much business knowledge played into results. Well, I kind of think that wanting more business knowledge is like this shirt that I have on. See this bright, crazy shirt, and I've got this blingy ring on, and I've got this blingy bracelet. They're like these bright, shiny objects that we think, oh, I must have this to complete the package. If I just have this, I'll be more attractive and I'll be on fire. And I'm not saying knowledge is bad. I love growing my business. I like going to marketing seminars. I've been to so many different seminars and classes and bought products that would improve my business game from a knowledge standpoint. But I'll tell you what, that's not the only piece of the game. It's actually a small fraction of it. I think that business results that you get, whether you have a big business background or not, actually doesn't matter. Because when you're using intention and creating a vision that lights you up, a vision for your business and how you want to live in your personal life as a result, when you set up a blueprint of actions that support that bigger vision and you choose to live in your business on a day-to-day basis in a way that totally supports your soul, you're going to have those high-octane results in revenue. You're going to have an amazing support team, whether you have a virtual team or it's just you and you use contractors once in a while, outside contractors, or if you have a brick and mortar business and you have a team in-house. It doesn't matter. When you are lined up with all of those things, then you're actually going to get the knowledge piece by piece as you need it. And that specific knowledge that you get will lead you to the results. Now, if you have the bright, shiny, syndrome where you think, oh my gosh, if I just had that one more piece of knowledge, my business would rock and roll. If you're feeling desperate about the knowledge, most likely that means that you don't have your mindset in the right place, because you'll get the pieces of knowledge that you need as you need them when you're aligned head and heart. And that's how it works in business. You show me a business person that's getting really good results, like they're making more than enough money, they're not crazy during their day, they're really in the flow, they're tapped into all the power people in their industry that can support them, they have joint ventures going with people that they love, they make more than enough revenue to support their family and their business, and I'll show you a person that uses their head and heart. That's the only way to do it. And if you don't have that going on, I'm just here to ask you, when are you going to get that going on? When are you going to make the inner game more important than the outer game of getting that knowledge? It's up to you. Now, if you want to put all the pieces of the puzzle together and you're seriously ready to roll up your sleeves and get her done, then I highly recommend that you get into my Business RX live program. It's a coaching program, and I call it a coaching program. It's 2 days. Just me and like 20 amazing business people who want to play a bigger game, and they actually want to do the work inside the room. They want to get the coaching. They want to leave with their ideal blueprint, because my ideal blueprint is not good for everybody. It's good for people who are very much like me, but I'll tell you what, every single one of us has to have our own ideal blueprint with our specific strategies and that match our vision. There's no cookie cutter thing out there that's going to work for everybody. That's what kind of sucks about always depending on business knowledge. Business knowledge only comes from getting the main points that you need to get about a specific topic, whether it's about technology or marketing or how to play more effectively with your team. That can only go so far. You have to pick the nuggets that really work for you and then see, how does this fit into my vision? How does this fit in with my behavioral style? And how does this fit in with the way that I want to live on a day-to-day basis? It's the whole shebang, shemazel, incorporated. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, what's it costing you to not get it all together? You can't go on like this. I was telling someone today who's actually coming to this event, we were talking about, is good enough good enough? No! You need to have it like, wow, my business, I love what I'm doing, I love my clients, I love my team, I'm making more than enough revenue so that revenue isn't even an issue. I'm not driven by the lack of money on a daily basis. It's like the money keeps rolling in so I can actually focus on specifically the things I love in my business. That's what it's all about, and that's what we're doing in my Business RX Live 2-day seminar. It's a smoking deal. We've got early bird pricing until August 31st, so hurry up and get there. There's no more than 20 people in the room. I got a small room to limit it because I want to have interaction. I want to have dialogue. I want you to walk out with your blueprint. I know, sure, you're going to have some more stuff to do when you get home, but I don't want you to just get that data dump of knowledge in your head, leave frazzled and think, oh, now I gotta go home and do all this work. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be visioning processes galore. And you're gonna have tactical and practical strategies that you think, yeah, I can do this. I can play big and I can implement. I hope to see you there. If you're on the fence, take advantage of my 15-minute strategy session at the bottom of this page to see if it's really right for you. Because if it's not right for you, I'll actually tell you. This is not a pitch fest. This is not anything other than I completely want to serve you in a way that works for me. See? I'm modeling what I'm telling you to do. I'm doing my program in a way that I want to do, and I know I'm going to attract my perfect and ideal clients. Is that you? I hope so, because if you want to rock and roll your business, this is the place to be. And as they say, if not now, when? Next year? Hell no, do it now.